You will learn what is truly important to you. But first, let's get clear. When it's all said and done, what do you want people to remember you for? Here lies Nancy. She had issues. Yeah, no. We all want to know our life made a difference, that we counted, that we mattered, that we didn't just exist, we contributed. Not that we were busy, not that we were exhausted, not that we were overwhelmed, but that we lived well. I'm Nancy Nance. I believe joy is not something that just happens to us. It's something we choose. After walking alongside so many people who felt broken by life, I've seen what's possible when we commit to healing, growth, and resilience. This podcast is a transformational space where we reclaim our strength, rediscover clarity, and return to peace. I'm so glad you're here. Burnout awareness. Oh my gosh, we achieve goals, we climb mountains, we check boxes, we hit milestones, and then what? We're too tired to enjoy the view. That's not success, that's exhaustion. And exhaustion is not the legacy most of us want. If the life you're building drains you so deeply that you can't feel joy inside, something needs redesigning. We teach, we learn, we teach what we learn. I learned systems, processes, frameworks. I practiced them and they worked. I achieved what I wanted, but here's what mattered more. Learning how to achieve without losing myself, learning how to build while staying positive, learning how to grow without driving everyone around me nuts. That's what I want to teach you. How to build a life that lights you up from the inside. A light up life is not predictable. It does not come in a perfect, pretty package. You will not be able to see what's inside from the outside. It's your holy grail, your Cinderella wish, your Batman adventure. It is unlike anyone else's. And here's the truth. The surge happens in a forest, and you must enter where no path exists. Because if you can see a path before you, it belongs to someone else. One day, you'll look back and say, oh, that's why I lost that job. That's why I moved. That's why that relationship ended. That's why I was not in that hospital room. You'll see the synchronization, the orchestration, the string of brilliant lights glowing through gray fog and black clouds, moments that didn't make sense then, but make perfect sense now. Now imagine something radical. What if those lights were placed there by you? What if every courageous decision, every time you chose alignment over approval, every time you followed what lit you up? What if those were your lights, designing a life you'd be proud to remember? It's not about perfection, it's about intention. So here's the question. Does this decision build a life I'll be proud to remember? Not impressed, not envied, not validated. Proud. Proud that you were kind, proud that you were brave, proud that you didn't abandon yourself, proud that you chose growth over comfort. When the desire for change becomes greater than the desire to stay the same, you begin designing consciously. You figure out what matters by paying attention to what lights you up, not what exhausts you, not what pressures you, what ignites you. Because a good life is not an accident, it's designed. One choice at a time, one boundary at a time, one courageous step into a pathless forest. One day you'll look back at the string of brilliant lights and know beyond the shadow of a doubt, that was a good life. If this spoke to you, pause today before your next decision and ask yourself, does this build a life I'll be proud to remember? This is Nance, and this is Recover Your Joy. This is Abracadabra Alchemy. Design it well.